Hello and welcome to the Pen Man. Today we are going to be looking at the Hongdian 100. I really like the unique style of this pen. The Hongdian 100 is priced at around $30. And by the way, Hongdian means red dot. The big characteristic of this pen is some of the engraving on it. Now, I don't understand all the significance of this. As the star on the top that used to be a red star. Glad they took the red out there. Somewhat lessens the significance, but beyond all the political stuff, it really does have some nice detail on the engraving. That's just kind of general foliage type of engraving, and then there's this, looks like some small Chinese writing in there. If you look close, and I will focus in on there, right there it says the 100 there, and that is Chinese writing for Hongdian. So you have all this engraving, and give you a little look on the lower side there too. Just some Chinese buildings and other artifacts. And then you come down here to the blind cap, and it just has these strips of knurl and then some chrome in there. And then on the bottom there, it's just flat. Open it up to reveal an ink window right there. And let's see if I can. I'm sideways on this, so I don't know if it's gonna do it or not. But anyway, yeah, it does show the ink really well in there. It has some threads there, really nice smooth threads. I like the threads. And then here's some of the design. It had a different design on the earlier ones, but I like this design better. There you go, a little close look at the nib there. You come around, and there's your basic plastic feed. The grip is kind of like a brushed metal, and we'll talk about that here in a minute. So you got the threads there, and then you have your ink window, comes down, blind cap right there. The clip, let's see, the inside, those are plastic threads. They have a smooth transition from the outside to the inside. The clip is pretty tight. So if you have thin cloth or even something too thick, you know, that may be a little struggle. It's just a tension clip there. It's not a rocker. So anyway, it is tight, but it's got some smooth indentations there or whatnot. All right, and the nib is a number 6 size nib. Medium, this one's a medium point. They come in probably fine and extra fine as well. The type of metal this is made of, I'm not really sure. They call it metal engraving. So I don't know what kind of metal it is. It may be like a brushed steel, it may be steel. I don't know, it is heavy. It could be thick brass and plated with some other type of plating, I guess. Anyway, so I don't know, and that's one of the downsides of some of these inexpensive pens. It's really hard to get a lot of information, detailed information such as that. This one only comes in silver. Apparently there's a much fancier version of this where a lot of it is in red, and then on the clip I think there's some sort of ruby, and you know, it's really fancy. And the cap twists off with one turn, almost not even quite one turn. Let's see, we'll get it on real tight. You know, come around. So let's call it one turn. It can be posted. Let's get that clip lined up. Can be posted there, but it's, you know, it's pretty heavy. So, and it's long enough, the barrel's long enough to, even if you kind of choke up on it or choke back, whatever, hold it in a little more rear position there. It's, for me anyway, it's not that bad, but holding it like that, it works. So you really don't need to post it. The body length is 122 millimeters from the tip of the nib down to the finial. And then the girth of the body is 13.5 millimeters, which is I like that size. Capped, it is 136 millimeters, and then posted, it was long, and it is over 155 millimeters. The grip length from the end of the threads there to the base of the nib is 17 millimeters, and the girth midsection there of the grip is 11.5 millimeters. So it's a nice size pin. I like the size of it. The weight, the body is 31 grams, so we're talking some heft here, and altogether it is 50 grams. And so that's why I'm saying posted, this is really a heavy pen. Alrighty, well, why don't we take a look at some size comparisons. Here we have the Hongdian 100 next to the Lamy Safari, Pilot Metropolitan, and the Schaefer 100. Here they are uncapped and posted. And now for a writing sample of the Hongdian 100. Remember, that means red dot. Say medium nib. And today I'm using Private Reserve Blue Suede. All right. No skips, no hard starts, very smooth writer. Back, forth, up and down. Let's see. Reverse writing. Does a great job there. Squiggles even keeps up reverse writing. So you get a medium and a fine to extra fine. The nib isn't too wet, but you know, it's got some good juice there. How about a drag test? It's one of those things I think I'm going to start putting in a part of my reviews. There you go. Had to kind of get the angle a little bit there, but that works. All right, as far as line variation, can get some. But steel nib, so you know. Alright, I'm going to give this one a smiley. We're going to go over some pros and cons next. Nice pen. What do I like and not like about this pen? Well, the design is unique, and I don't know about the significance of some of the design in there as far as Chinese history and so forth. So I'm just looking at it as artwork, and they've done a good job of that. It's a piston filler with a large ink capacity. There's that ink window there. The ink flow is smooth, it's consistent, so I really enjoy writing with it. The single rotation cap is great. Some of the cons of the pen, and again, all of this in as well as pros, but as far as the cons, this may not affect you at all, but the weight of the pen, it may not be good for especially long writing sessions, so you may not be too crazy about it. But for short-term writing, I could probably write with this for long sessions. But that could be a downside for you. The metal grip, I don't find it slick at all. It is somewhat, I hesitate to call it textured. If you could see on there, it's like a brushed nickel kind of effect. And I don't know if just that slight bit of brush or etching, whatever, it feels smooth like this. So it's not like you feel a texture, but this is different than other metal grips that I have. And so it may not be too bad, but again, if you don't like the shiny ones, you might not want to take a risk with this. All right, so all in all, this is a smooth, dependable writer, and it's at a great, for what it is, it's at a great price point, 30 bucks. Unique design, and it could be a good conversation starter. It's probably a bit too heavy for a lot of people, but I personally like the weight. Unposted anyway, this thing is really heavy posted, so I don't think you're going to want that. If you like a pen with some weight, girth, in other words width there, as far as on the body and the grip section, if you like a pen with a large ink capacity, this could be a pen for you. All right, thanks for watching, and you have a great day.